Hey guys, I found her. Say hi, Dory. She hates being held. Alright, so Finding Dory is finally out. After about 12, 13 years, when we last saw Nemo and Dory and Merlin, we get to see them again in Finding Dory. So this movie, basically from the trailers, you see that Dory has some issues. Dory has issues. Poor Dory, the sweet little innocent fish, right? She starts getting flashbacks from her childhood and about her parents and where she's from and wants to find her parents. And with the help of Nemo and friends, she's off on an adventure and goes to places and meets more friends and wants to find her parents. And there's your movie. Very straightforward, a lot like Finding Nemo, but there's some parts in there that are enjoyable, are really fun, are kind of funny, and there's a lot of characters in there that are interesting and fun and kind of bring the story along and help Dory. First off, I gotta say, Ellen DeGeneres is amazing. I mean, I know she's more big time TV right now with her show, but she's just amazing. I can't see anybody else playing Dory. I can't picture it. And I believe Ed O'Neill's in this too, and he plays Hank the Squid or Octopus. Octopus? Yeah, he's Octopus. He's like Dory's buddy in this. Helps her get along. But what I like the most is it kind of explained Dory and like her past, and there's flashbacks, and kind of really touching because basically it kind of addresses, hey, don't be mean to someone who's different than you. Somebody who has a mental illness, someone who can't help it the way they are. Now, when you see Dory swimming and she's confused and everything, there are some fish who are like, oh, I don't care about you. That's kind of mean. But it takes only a few fish, like Hank and Nemo and some of the other friends to be like, hey, you know what, you're confused. It's okay. And I'll help you, what you need to do. That's kind of true how today is with, people being, so self-centered with themselves, and some people out in the world may have issues like that where they can't help it with their behavior. They have some sort of disability. It doesn't mean that they're a bad guy, but maybe you should be more like Nemo and Hank and help them. So that was kind of cool that they addressed that with this, and poor Dory, just kind of sweet and naive and just wants to help somebody and can't help it that she forgets stuff. And you kind of feel for her that way, because there's some times where it's like, you see as a baby, you see her as a little fish and her parents, there's some flashbacks to that. And it's really touching that, like, they just want to protect their daughter, Dory. And I think that was kind of sweet that Disney Pixar made a movie about a character with a disability. That was kind of, positive in this crazy world we live in today, to where it's like Dory isn't perfect. Nobody is perfect. That people are different, and having Dory being such a lovable character has her flaws too. So that was kind of cool that Disney did that. But the story overall, like I said, it's very straightforward. It's Dory wants to find her parents and goes off on the adventure. Meet some characters along the way. A lot like the first one, like I said, but it's still a good time to be had. There is a scene in there. There's a scene that I immediately thought of Toy Story 3, and my initial reaction is the same. Kids are the worst. If you have kids, that's fine, but like the way in like Toy Story 3 and 2, parts of 2, mainly 3, and this scene in Finding Dory, also in parts of Finding Nemo, where kids are just the worst and they just want to tear everything up. They have no appreciation for stuff. That was kind of cool how they made you kind of fear the kids. Yeah, overall, it was definitely worth seeing. If you're a fan of Pixar, if you like what they've done in the past decade or so, decade plus, you'll like it. I didn't necessarily love it because the ending kind of felt too familiar and too much the same formula that they've been doing. But it has the moments that are really great. But unlike other Pixar movies, this one didn't have that heart-wrenching scene like Toy Story 3, like Inside Out, like The Good Dinosaur had. But it's still a fun movie. A bad Pixar movie is still a good Pixar movie. This isn't bad at all. So like I said, if you enjoyed the first one, I'm sure you will this one. Overall, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. That seems pretty fair. I think the message was great. I'm actually glad they made a sequel to Finding Nemo. It's always good to see Nemo and friends again. Also, one character I actually like a lot is Mr. Ray, the stingray. How he just sings and he's so smart. And he sings with all the kids. That's pretty cool. It's seeing the ride at Epcot a lot. Seeing the Nemo and Friends ride a few times. And kind of in the song he sings, I can't sing it at all. I can't think of what it is, but it's really catchy. It's really kind of cool. I like Mr. Stingray. I do. He's pretty cool. Alright, so that's my thoughts on Finding Dory. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below. That would be great. And thank you for watching. If you like this, be sure and click to subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And by the way, I'm in a new location. It's our new home. My poster wall. Back here, I have some Beatles. Over here, DC right there, and the Dark Knight poster right there. Yes, I'm sure we'll give you a tour later on, but just want to say hi. Until next time, I'll be at the movies. See you guys. Bye-bye.